morning, my dear students, and Namaskar, parents. How are you all? I hope all of you are staying home and staying safe. This video is a revision video of chapter number 2. I hope you have read the chapter. So, listen to the video very carefully.
The name of the chapter is Evelyn Glennie Listens to Sound Without Hearing It. It is written by Deborah Cowley. This story is about Evelyn Glennie, who is a famous Scottish percussionist. Her biggest challenge was that she was profoundly deaf. Profoundly means absolutely. She became deaf gradually. Gradually means in phases. Slowly she started losing her hearing power, and one day she was absolutely deaf. So, my question is, when did her mother first notice that she had some problem in hearing? And how? Her mother, Isabel Glennie, told that when Evelyn was 8 years old, she was waiting for her turn to play piano. But when her name was called, she did not respond. Her mother realized that she did not respond because she did not hear. Evelyn managed to conceal. Conceal means to hide her growing deafness from her friends for 3 years. So, here my next question is, when was her deafness confirmed? When Evelyn turned 11, her marks decreased. Her headmistress requested her parents to take her to a specialist, where the specialist declared that she had lost her hearing power. How did she learn music if she could not hear? Evelyn was determined to follow her dream. One day, she saw a girl playing xylophone and decided she wanted to play it. Most of her teachers demotivated her, but one of the famous percussionists, Ron Forbes, spotted her potential. He thought to teach Evelyn to feel music. What did he do to teach her? He took 2 large drums. He tuned each drum to different sounds. He told Evelyn not to listen to the music but to feel it or sense it some other way. Evelyn said that she could feel the higher notes of drum from the waist up. Waist up means upper part of body, and lower of the notes to the waist down. Waist down means, yes, lower part of body. How old was she when she gave audition for Royal Academy of Music? The answer is, she gave audition when she was 16 years old, and she scored the highest marks in the history of Academy. The writer had once taken her interview. Who is the writer? Deborah Cowley. She had once taken her interview for 2 hours, but she could hardly tell that Evelyn could not hear. Why? Because Evelyn could read her lips and she answered all the questions beautifully. Evelyn told her that bushy bearded men gave her trouble. Why? Because she could not read their lip movements because of the bushy beards. My next question is, which languages Evelyn could speak? Evelyn could speak French and basic Japanese. The most important question is, what were her feelings for music? Evelyn told to the author that every part of her body responded to the music. She could feel the vibrations of sound passing up through the stick. She told the author that every part of her body responded to the music. She further explained that she could feel the vibration of sound passing up through the stick into her fingertips when she played xylophone. She allowed the vibrations and echoes of drum sound to pass through her body by removing her shoes on wooden floor. Now the question is, when did she receive the Soloist of Year award? Evelyn Glennie received the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist Award in 1991. My next question is, what shows that Evelyn was a workaholic? Evelyn, although she could not hear, but she kept herself busy. She did concerts all over the world. She also did free concerts in hospitals and for prisoners. She also gave importance to the classes of the young musicians. My next question is, who said that she is a shining inspiration for deaf children? And the answer is a lady named Anne Richlin of Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children. She said that she is a true inspiration for deaf children. At last, I can just say that we all should take inspiration from her. This story of Evelyn Glennie is a motivational story. It inspires all of us to overcome our fears and to achieve our goals and dreams, just like Evelyn did.
My dear students, we all get a message from this story. It inspires all of us to overcome our fears and to achieve our goals and dreams, just like Evelyn did. So, all the very best. Prepare well for your test and keep dreaming. Bye. Take care.